Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. It's Monday night, so it is Q&A time. This is always your chance to ask any questions that you have about a deal this week, coupon problems, you want to share a deal, any of that, always welcome. So you leave your questions and your deals and anything else in the comments, and I will jump in and catch those. My husband is also in there trying to help me, so I don't miss any as well. And hopefully we'll get to them. Just give me a couple minutes, to get to them. Don't walk away immediately. But we usually make it through all the questions. And then every week I bring a topic. So tonight's topic is kind of my personal favorite, but I think it is for everybody else too. And that's drugstore shopping. We haven't done it in a few months. And I really thought we would take it from the beginning this time. So how I plan out my CVS trips, how I decide what we're going to grab, and then how to kind of plan down to get the best deal possible. So if you've never shopped the drugstores, just to jump right in with that, and you guys feel free to ask any questions that are not drugstores as well. Just so you know, I'm okay with being off topic. But with the drugstores, what I usually tell folks when I'm teaching a workshop is that I want you to kind of split your brain down the middle, and I want you to think about, if we're going to eat it, that it comes from a grocery store. And if we're not going to eat it, it's going to come from a drugstore. So personal care, or your cosmetics, your baby care, your cleaning supplies. So much of that is going to be a drugstore purchase. Now, are we going to occasionally see a great deal on laundry detergent? Yes, we definitely have in the grocery stores. But it's more of an occasional thing than it is a norm. And definitely when we're talking toilet paper, paper towels, that is usually a drugstore purchase for us. So that's what I want you to have as the goal. And for folks that have never shopped the drugstores before, this is kind of a foreign concept. I'm telling you to go in and buy shampoo. I have all sorts of fun things today. So I want you to go in and buy shampoo in CVS, and you're thinking, yeah, but this stuff's like $5 a bottle, and I would never pay that. I agree. Their regular prices are pretty bad, but we're not going in there paying regular prices. We're waiting until it's on sale. We're waiting until it has a reward with it, and we have some really great coupons to pair in. So we're going to go through some of the deals this week at CVS and kind of show you, like, you can get completely free hair color this week if you use Clairol hair color. There's a number of other just fun deals once you start to pair in all the coupons that we have and the rewards that you're getting back. That's the concept of the drugstore. So no, we're not going in and doing a, big, huge, just buy whatever we need at CVS. That's not the goal here. And I've taught workshops where people have then come back to me and said, Jenny, I spent $90 in CVS and I only got $5 in extra care bucks. Yeah. Let's not do that. We want to stay completely on list. We don't ever want to go off list in CVS. Just the items that are on sale, just the items that are giving rewards this week, and nothing else. Because the rest of the items in the drugstores are incredibly overpriced. So just so you have that concept as we go in. Now, I mentioned CVS a lot, guys, but really the concept is the same at CVS and Walgreens and Rite Aid. Now, in the South, Rite Aid is almost gone. I know for us in our town, they're completely gone. A couple weeks ago, folks in Atlanta were saying that they were all being, closed out for all my Georgia folks. So I have a feeling probably completely gone in most of your areas as well. There are going to be a few left in North Carolina. Really nothing else. Florida folks, y'all have never had a Rite Aid. We're not going to talk Rite Aid pretty heavy at all tonight. But when we do talk in general about the deals, it's the same deals. It's the same concept of deals running at all three drugstores. So we go in and we buy a participating item like one. So maybe the deal is that you buy a toothpaste and you get a $2 reward back. So in CVS, that's called an extra care buck. In Walgreens, they have two different programs, so it could be one of those. But the concept is still that I got $2 back when I bought the toothpaste. And the differences are that they have different rules around those rewards, but it's the same general concept. I buy what's on sale and I buy what's giving me a reward so that I can turn around and use that reward to buy more things. So that's what I want you to think of it as, is like these drugstores, we're going to play Monopoly. I'm going to just give you your own pretend money and buy deals, and you're going to give me more pretend money. And we're just going to do that over and over and over again. That's the fun part of the drugstore. So as we dive in, that's what I want you to get. So I've already got a few questions that have come in. So just so that I am not starting super behind, I'm going to pause for a minute, answer some questions, and then jump back out. So, oh, how fun. So someone on the YouTube side, I did a workshop at Coastal Carolina. Guys, I shared this on my Instagram feed for the Coastal Carolina women's basketball team. It was just a closed workshop just for them. It was a lot of fun. But the best part for me was walking in and, I definitely felt short, but sweet, sweet girl who's way up here and saying, I know who you are. My mom does couponing and uses your site. So that was very fun. And I am very proud of you. Her mom's watching tonight. So I'm proud of you for teaching your kids how to save money. So she was sitting at the table telling all her friends, yeah, we could do CVS. So I think it's awesome. I think all parents should be sending their kids off to college already knowing this stuff. Okay, so Wendy's asking, is there a difference between Ibotta Mobile and Ibotta? So Wendy, you can go to Ibotta's website and you can view their offers on their website, but you actually have to completely use the mobile app. You're not able to submit anything through Ibotta or really use Ibotta other than just looking at the offers that are there on their website. So that's, I guess, the difference. You're just always going to be mobile with them. Okay, so I love this question, Tawana. So CVS, let's just go there and kind of explain the whole thing and answer your question at the same time. The first step for us when we go into CVS should be that we go to the red coupon center that is right inside the front door. So it really looks like a price scanner. If you've never been in there, you've never used them, it spits out coupons. That's what most of us want. So I want to go into CVS and I want to see what coupons it's going to spit out at me. They are store coupons that will come off as sales when you are scanning your coupons in the end. So they're reducing the price of items. They are store coupons. So they always can be paired with a manufacturer's coupon. And Tawana's question is, can I use them with a Checkout 51? Because Checkout 51 specifically states that you cannot use any print or other mobile coupon with their mobile apps. So here's the issue, Tawana, on that one. A lot of the CVS store coupons, and I wish that I had a receipt from last week with me, but odds are it's, I don't know, somewhere in my car probably. But a lot of the CVS store coupons, they end up right underneath the item. So your receipt would say Colgate Max and the price, and then right underneath Colgate Max is minus 50 cents. And so it just depends. I would say submit it in the sense that this is really CVS's way of giving you a sale, just through a coupon. So submit it and see what they say, but it's going to depend on that wording that is underneath that line. So if it says coupon, then Checkout 51 is probably going to reject it. But if it just said 50 cents off Colgate toothpaste, but no like coupon, no store coupon next to it, and it's just kind of where they ran out of words, then Checkout 51 is going to accept it. And that's the tricky part with Checkout 51. So for me, I would try to always say, don't try to submit it if you've used a manufacturer's coupon. That's really their intention. But when it comes to store coupons, that's a whole nother ballgame because every store allows you to use a store coupon and a manufacturer's coupon together. And that's really what you're doing here. That Checkout 51 is really your manufacturer's coupon. And so that's why they don't want you to use them with another paper or another mobile app. But in this situation, we're talking a store coupon. So I love the question. I wish that I could give you a straight, this will always happen. For me, I'm not always using Checkout 51s. They don't always tend to line up with what I've got. Or I'm grabbing the Ibotta's if there's another one in a different app. But for me, I think it's probably been about 70% are accepted and 30% are denied. just to kind of give you that ballpark too. Now, the one thing that Checkout 51's really looking at, if you want a super detailed answer, is that if you tried to submit a savings star, they would always deny that because that's who they're kind of sharing data with. They're going to know in a heartbeat. Okay, so how often do the drugstores send coupons in the mail? I actually have one on my counter. CVS has been really good at this in the last year. Probably once a month, I get a mailer from CVS. The one that is on the counter, I want to say it's got a 30% off coupon, and then it's got 2 other store coupons, but off of specific items. So like Venus razors, I think one was for hair care. So about once a month. Okay, let's jump back in, and then I'll get back to more questions. You guys are already hopping today, but I want to try to get us all the way through at least the basics of how this works and to show you how I would plan my deals for the drugstore. So as I was saying, the deals in the 2 drugstores are pretty much the same. It's just the rules around using their rewards or the rules around using the coupons, because they do differ slightly there. So the first thing I want to show you is, let's see if I can get this to pull up. Come on, there we go. Okay, so this is CVS's ad this week. And it's the little proof copy, but it's exactly the ad that we all have running in our stores right now. So it's a good way to show you the 2 different kinds of deals that we see regularly in the drugstore. So the first kind of deal is this big blue one right here. I call this, it's my own little name, so don't go in asking for the umbrella deal, but I call them umbrella deals because they're mix or match. They include a whole bunch of items you buy on this deal anyway, and it tells you in the fine print. Let's see how big I can make it. So it tells you that it is buy $30 worth and get a $10 reward. So we see all of that right there, kind of spelled out for you what you need to buy. Now, here's the differences when we come down by drugstores. In CVS, that $30 is before coupons, it's before extra care bucks, it's before store coupons. I just need to buy $30 worth. I'm going to get a $10 reward. There's one other thing that CVS does that is different from the other drugstores, and that is that I do not have to purchase all of this at the same time. So if you went into the drugstores this week, this is a good diaper deal for anyone in diaper land. You went into the stores this week, you wanted to do the Pampers deal, and they don't have the size that you wanted, or they only had one of the size that you wanted. You could buy one, and then I could go to another CVS and buy 2 more. That's going to put me at $29.97. You're 3 pennies short. That's okay. So just stick with the 3 packs of diapers. So they're $9.99 a piece. You're going to buy 3, but I did it in 2 transactions in 2 different stores. That's fine. As soon as you finish buying the 3rd pack, the reward will print. So in CVS, it tracks you. It keeps tracking you all week long. It doesn't matter how many transactions it takes you to do it in, but you will end up getting the reward in the end. Now, what doesn't track you, since we're talking that specifically, the guy right next to the diapers. So this dry shampoo, I don't know if I can fully highlight it for you, but this guy right here, it's buy one, get one 50% off. I would not want to buy one of those and then walk into another store and buy another one, because I'm not going to get the sale price on the second one. I do need that to be in the same transaction. But overall, to get the reward, that $10 reward to print, I can buy the $30 in as many transactions as I want to. So just keep that in mind. There are going to be times when maybe the coupon says that you're a limit of 1 per transaction. Maybe it doesn't say 1 per person, because that would mean you only got 1 total for that day. But maybe I came back another day to use another one if that's what I wanted to do as well. You could do it. So sometimes you're going to do it because of the coupon. Sometimes you're going to do it just because, you know, the deal that you wanted wasn't all there. But there are reasons that you may want to split this up. In Walgreens, to give you the opposite of CVS, basically, in Walgreens, that $30 purchase must be on the counter at the same time. It will not give you your reward if you do not purchase it in the same transaction. So just so you very clearly know the difference between the two. So we also see, and I guess I'm going to have to make it small again so I can quickly find the deals. But we also see a different kind of deal, and to kind of scroll through here quickly, where it's buy a specific item. So let's just do this one. It's not a freebie by any means, but it definitely meets that. So this Crave beef jerky, it's very specific, guys. It tells you have to buy the 2.7 ounce bag. We're going to see that, actually, I keep holding up my toothpaste, but we're going to see that with toothpaste a lot. They're going to tell you buy Colgate Max Fresh and then a specific size. That is exactly what you're to purchase and nothing else. So on the very specific items, you just need to make sure that you're buying exactly what it tells you to buy and that you're not getting the wrong size or the wrong flavor or whatever it is. So those are much more tricky for folks that are new, because the folks that are new don't always stare at those sizes and make sure they have the right item. One other thing before I leave this screen and go back big so I can show you, and I'm going to make it even bigger so you can see too. But every deal in CVS does have a limit, so it's always right there. This is in the wordings right below the deal so that I can see that limit is for the whole week for your card. You get one. And it doesn't, once I buy one, I don't get to come back tomorrow and buy one. Total one of that deal. So all of this is also listed on the CVS list on Southern Savers, but just so you can see where it is in the ad. One other thing I want to point out while we have the ad up is this number. So if you came in and you just love beef jerky and they were out of it, this is the magical number that will go on your rain check. So if I go up to the counter and I say, hey, you don't have any more beef jerky, really wanted that beef jerky today, they're going to write you a rain check. CVS rain checks never expire, and they would print that $2 extra care buck the next time that you come in the store. So I would have that same deal whenever I came back to buy it. But that rain check must have this number on it. That is what makes the computer kind of bring up the ad and remember the deal. So if you do get a rain check and that number is not written on it, you could grab the weekly ad yourself and write the number on it. And one other thing that I would point out with that is, let's say you were going in to make it small again. You're going to go in and you're going to do this really big blue deal. And they don't have what I want. I decided to get a rain check. I would recommend that you actually go ahead and cut this section out and you keep it with your rain check, because you're never going to remember all the participating items that went with that deal. And your rain check is actually going to bring up the whole deal again. So while I may get a rain check on Bounty, I could walk in and actually buy anything else that was part of that sale, because the number that's right there in this kind of hidden area, I know it's super tiny for you guys right now, but that number is basically bringing up that whole ad. So just make sure that that is on your rain check. Okay, let's go big again. But hopefully that helps you guys to see it and to understand what we're looking for on our rain checks. So to jump back into some other questions, Amanda's got a question. She says, I went to Walgreens and I was using points to pay and should have earned 3 different register awards, all on different products. They didn't print. Do you think it was because I used points or a glitch? I was told because I used points. So no, register awards and points do not have any issues with each other, Amanda. They're always happy between each other with really no issues whatsoever. However, if you try to use points with more points, that can really mess up some deals. So what can happen with Walgreens, and I'll look at the ad to see what may have gotten in the way too. But what can happen with Walgreens sometimes is that a coupon that you used was the same value as the reward that was supposed to print, and it ended up kind of negating the reward, or yeah. So here, I'll show you 2 examples. And this is just tricky all around, because you just never know whether it's going to play well or not play well. But both of these, I'm trying to slide it all the way over. There we go. So this deal, for example, I don't know what deals you grabbed, Amanda, but $2 register rewards when you buy Secret or Old Spice deodorant. You have to buy 2 of them. So if I go in, and this probably wasn't even, or I guess the body spray was, but I doubt that the invisible spray is actually part of the sale. But if that's what you tried to use, let's say it is, the invisible spray is on sale. I tried to use this $2 off coupon. A lot of times the computer is going to see that as the same thing, because what's printing this $2 register reward in Walgreens, it's really a $2 coupon from Procter & Gamble that says, thank you for buying Secret or Old Spice. It's a $2 Procter & Gamble coupon. This is a $2 Procter & Gamble coupon. And this is how Walgreens has set up their system so that people won't just sit there and keep buying a deal over and over again. Their concept is that the computer is supposed to recognize the register reward and say, hey, you already printed that one. So if I tried to buy another one right behind it, it wouldn't print the next reward. But the downside is that sometimes the actual coupon that you use ends up negating the reward because the computer looks at it as being the exact same coupon that it was just about to print. That could have also been the issue here with a $1 register reward and a $1 manufacturer's coupon as well. Now, sometimes they work perfectly with no issues. And then sometimes it's all in the coding of the coupon and the coding of the deal in the system that can end up just kicking it out completely. Those are the only 2 that I see that really should have caused a problem, though, because with all of these deals, they're not a total amount needed. So if I go in and I buy this, it's not buy $1.99 worth of Mentos. It's just buy 1 Mentos. So if I go in and I use a different register reward or I pay with points, it doesn't affect the reward that I've earned. So I would say it's potentially an error on their part. Maybe the machine was out of paper, or it possibly could have been the coupon that you used being the same value as the deal. Those are probably the 3 things that I would throw out as being issues. But all of that said, and I feel like I always put this in here when we talk drugstores, shopping in Walgreens can be difficult. It is not always as straightforward and as simple as CVS. So anyone that's new, if you're watching and you've not ever done the drugstores, free Mentos may not be worth the headache that figuring out Walgreens can be. So just to throw that out there, there are definitely deals in Walgreens, but I would say it's not for folks that are just getting started at all because of some of the quirks that are there. And then Shanna is also commenting, just to put this in there, but you were saying that you used balance rewards to pay for them, but if you possibly used a register reward as well in that scenario, that was for something you were about to get. So there is, we've got our Colgate, and if you bought, the Colgate and you've got a $2 register reward, and then you tried to buy more things, but more Colgate in that, I can't repeat those deals with the same reward. So that would have stopped a reward from also printing. Thank you, Shanna, for making sure we didn't miss a 4th reason why they may not print. But that is a great question and is a common issue. When I was first getting started, which was years ago, in Walgreens, I have the store manager, I have a cashier. I'm crying by the time we're done. It just shouldn't happen, but it does. So just, go small and kind of figure it out slowly if you're going to brave the Walgreens side. Okay. So Maria says, a coupon that the drugstore print out, could you use them against each other? Could I use a Walgreens reward at Rite Aid, a Rite Aid reward at CVS? So Maria, I guess just to clarify, first off, I can't use like a reward. So if I got Rite Aid bonus cash, I can't use that at CVS. I can't use an extra care buck at Rite Aid. But Rite Aid and Walgreens, CVS does not print these. But Rite Aid and Walgreens do both have the little coupon printers. That's what the reward in Rite Aid is printing on, are those Catalina coupon printers. So if you're checking out and you get $2 off your next, I'm trying to think of something random, your next deodorant purchase, I could use that as long as it's for a specific brand at any of those stores. They're manufacturer's coupons, any coupon that's printing from a Catalina machine. So folks that have a Kroger, you go to Kroger and it's printing a bunch of coupons as you check out. I could turn around and take those to Walgreens or Rite Aid or Publix. They're manufacturer's coupons, and you're welcome to use them anywhere you want. Beyond manufacturer coupons, though, none of the drugstores accept each other's coupons. So if I had a coupon from the CVS Coupon Center, I can't take that to Rite Aid. If I've got a coupon from the Walgreens big coupon book that they put out each month, I can't take that to CVS. So they don't accept each other's coupons, except in the pharmacy. The pharmacy does. For pretty much every pharmacy, the pharmacy will accept a competitor's pharmacy coupon. So for Rite Aid loves to put in coupons for a free gift card when you transfer a prescription. You could take that to CVS, and you could transfer a prescription to CVS, and they would give you a CVS $25 gift card. That's the only competitor coupon that the drugstores will take, though. But it is a fun one to kind of just, tick back in the back of your mind. Oh, and Shanna, just a kind of a mention, but off topic, and this is important for anyone that's in, the Raleigh-Durham area, but all the Krogers are leaving the Raleigh-Durham area. I think they're turning them into Harris Teeters, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't know. It's not a horrible thing, but I know you guys already had Harris Teeters, so it's just kind of more of what you already had. Okay. So Deb says, why are CVS prices so high? People that don't know about coupons and extra care bucks, they pay way too much. So you're right, Deb. They do. The folks that don't care a bit about the sales are paying through the nose for things in the drugstores. I think some of it is that those items actually don't move that quickly. So they know that they're going to sit there for a while. They can either put them on sale and they'll move, or they can sit there and folks that are desperate are going to grab them and they're kind of okay with that. But yeah, their general regular prices aren't that great. And I can't imagine how much folks would spend if you actually went to CVS and just shopped, but didn't shop the deals. Sheila says, is there a difference between using my phone number when I check out at CVS versus the CVS card? No difference whatsoever. As long as your phone number is linked to your card, it's the same thing. It's just pulling up your card in their system. You can also use their app and just show the card right on the CVS app. So, and I can show you that one as well if you've not ever used it. But this is where I am. I gave my husband my CVS card a while back, and he never gave it back. So he did, however, do a really good trip. I was proud of him in what he did. But you just hit extra care, and it pulls up the card, and they can scan it right there in the store. So that would be your other option if you wanted to actually use a card. The same, you can also use your phone number at the coupon center and get coupons to print. So that's what I do, since I don't have a card to scan at the coupon center, and it rarely will scan my phone from the coupon center, going that route to get my coupons to be able to use today. Okay, so Carrie says, what is the best deal at CVS? Let's go there, Carrie, and then I'm going to jump back. And I did see your question, Lynn, on the iPhone Sam's deal. So I'm holding it for 2 seconds. We'll jump back. I promise I'll answer it. But let's talk deals specifically that we could grab at CVS this week, and how to get an idea for that. So we talked about the basics. We've got 2 different kinds. That's really it. I mean, a whole bunch of deals, but really just 2 concepts of what we're trying to get. So for me, when I'm getting ready to go to the drugstore, my first stop is actually not what's on sale yet. My first stop is always what CVS coupons are in my CVS account. So I have that pulled up. I'm going to have to move this guy over. So this is my CVS account and all of my coupons. And I know you guys have seen this before, and I think for some of you it frustrates you. But these are all of my store coupons in my CVS account. If I was not card-based or not in the app, this is what would print from the coupon center for me. Now, I am paperless, meaning all I'm going to do is send all of these to my card, and they're going to be right there for me. Oh, well, I guess it logged me out because I've been sitting on this screen for a while. But the same thing, I'm going to do that through my app, send it to my card. But this is where I start. I always see what coupons I have, try to get an idea. and I leave it up. So whether I'm doing it on the computer or I'm doing it on my phone, I'm leaving it up so I can kind of go back and forth. So the first things that I see automatically for me, Physicians Formula, I'm going to show you in a minute, but we've got a really good high value extra care buck deal already on Physicians Formula. This is going to make a fun deal. The facial cleaners, we've got a deal on Cetaphil this week, and that's my favorite facial cleanser. Diapers / shampoo would probably be another one. So those are the main 4 that I would probably end up using from this mix. But I have a lot. Someone was asking about a deal for Kleenex. I even have a store coupon on Kleenex, but just so you can see. So I'm starting here to get an idea of what I have, and then I'm going to jump to the list of deals for CVS. So this is just the list that's on Southern Savers, and I'll slide it back over so you guys can see. And if you've never seen this, this is really everything that's in the weekly ad, but just to read it for you, just to help you in case this is Greek, you're going to get $2 extra care bucks when you buy 1 Renew or BioTrue contact solution. That's the price. And then the limit, which I told you we can't go past, it's your limit for the whole week. But just so you see it all. And then I'm listing every coupon. Obviously, we're not going to use all of those. You're going to use one of them, but this way you know all your options of how I want to go about getting the best coupon to use. So for me, I'm going to skip most of these items, and we're going to go on down to the next section, which is personal care. So this is a fun one. This is just with Ibotta and with a printable coupon that came out yesterday. So you don't even need the paper, and you could do this. It is with a paper coupon as well. But if we went in, and there's a lot of coupons here, so I can add this to my list. But basically, I buy Clairol. It's $7 a piece. It's 2 for $14. So you have to buy both of them, or else it's $7.49 a piece. But the deal tells you got to buy 2 anyway. So buy 2 of them. We're going to use a 6 off 2. Here's a printable 6 off 2, or use the 6 off 2 that came in yesterday's paper, whichever one you want, but you only need 1 of them. So we're going to buy 2. We're going to use the $6 off coupon. So now it's 2 for $14, and I need to take out that little dollar sign. I just noticed it. So minus $6 means it's now 2 for $8 in the end. But we also have Ibotta offers that came back out today. These had been out, they went away, and now they are back. So if you already did them, you get to do them again. And if I wanted to, the best deal possible, and I even need to add this one, and I was noticing it, is to add in the bonus too. So I go in, I'm gonna pay $8 for this deal if I were grabbing it. I'm gonna come home and submit to get 2 different Ibottas. The best deal is to get both of them, or to get 2 different ones, because if I buy 2 different ones, I can use this Ibotta bonus. So I'm going to get $2 here, $2 here, another $1 here. So that's $5 back. I paid $8 in the store. I got a $2 reward, and then I got $5 back from Ibotta. So in the end, I owed $1 after Ibotta for 2 boxes of Clairol. So 50 cents a piece, and you're good to go. You know, that's a pretty sweet deal right there, just using the coupons in Ibotta. Now the other one that I mentioned, and just to kind of show you again. So I told you the Physicians Formula would be one of the coupons that intrigued me, but also this $4 off, I have to keep moving it back and forth, but this $4 off 18 right here, and I'll try to make them bigger for you guys too, but $4 off 18 in facial cleansers right there. So for me, we've got Cetaphil. I've got to buy 20 to get the deal, and we've got really, really great coupons. So I can go in, we've got $2 offs that just came out today, and I can go in and grab, let's say even we go with 3 facial cleansers. They're $7.99 a piece, and you know, at CVS should just always come with a calculator. So $7.99 a piece, and I'm going to buy 3 of them. That brings us actually to $23.97. So we're over on the deal. We're going to use 3 $2 off coupons, though I'm not specific what the wording on the coupon is. So not trying to get you to break any rules, but this will be the plan. 3 $2 off coupons. And then that store coupon for $4 off. So after all the coupons on Cetaphil, I'm going to end up paying $13.97 and then getting back a $5 extra care back. So for 3 Cetaphils in the end, I'm paying $2.99 a piece after the reward. That's a really good price on face wash that's regularly $8. Now, you could break that down differently if you find items that get you closer to the $20 without having to go as far over, because that one, buying 3 of those has really got you almost $4 over the $20 requirement. You can always play around and try to see how close you can get it. One other thing to mention here, this deal, I have actually a 30% off coupon in the kitchen that they mailed me. I can use that here. So on Southern Savers, whenever you see these prices below, this is really just me giving you some ideas. It's ideas from prices that were in my local store. So, they may be different for you, but I'm just trying to give you some ideas. But what it really means for you is that it's not on sale. So you can still use that % off coupon, even though it's going to print an extra care back. I can still use it. So if you get a 20% off in your email or a 30% off to your home mail, whatever, it could be used here. And that's going to bring it down as well. I could still use that 4 off 18 in facial cleansers too on top of that one. So that is a fun one to be able to pair in whenever you have it. And then the other one that I mentioned was the Physicians Formula. So to show you that one, and just to find it quickly. So Physicians Formula, it's buy $15 worth of Physicians Formula and get a $10 reward. So if you have this coupon in your account, to show you this one, it's an $8 off when you buy 20, and that's the coupon. Oh, it's kind of behind my head. Right there, $8 off when you buy 20. Well, on this deal, I am going to get $10 when I buy 15. I don't actually need to buy 20, but they're going to give me $8 off if I do. So it isn't going to hurt you at all to go ahead and hit that $20 mark. So maybe you, grab this and you grab this. They sell a ton of stuff. So you can mix and match with all sorts of things. Just try to get to that $20. Use the store coupon. That's going to mean you're paying $12 after the store coupon. And then I'm still going to get $10 back. So that's $1 a piece for whatever the 2 things are that you grabbed just using the store coupon and getting back that really high value manufacturer's coupon. So that's a fun one. In terms of, you were asking what the best deal was. I think that was Paige asking that one. The best deal, Paige, if I were to give you the, a specific one, or Carrie was asking, it would probably be in cosmetics. And this week, I think it's NYX is the brand. No coupons needed whatsoever. And you're walking out the door with 99-cent lip gloss. So the part to realize here, and I didn't even mention it, but I did put it at the top. So if you forget this, you can actually add it to your shopping list, is this guy in the CVS Beauty Club. So I buy $30 worth of beauty care. I'm getting another $3 extra care back. So if you did the Physicians Formula deal with $20 worth of Physicians Formula, and you did the NYX deal, in the end, you're going to have paid $31.98, or you bought, $38.91 worth of cosmetics, but you got back, so to jump back to the NYX deal, you're getting back a $10 reward from NYX. You're getting back a $10 reward from Physicians Formula. You used an $8 coupon off of Physicians Formula. So that's $28 right there. You basically owed $3 on everything. And what is CVS going to give you? In the end, CVS is going to give you, to go back up to the top, they're going to give you this $3 extra care back because you bought $30 worth of beauty care. They don't look at the final price that you paid. They don't look at the fact that you paid with extra care bucks. They just see that you bought $30 worth of beauty care and you get another $3 extra care back. So the Physicians Formula with the NYX, you end up getting it all for free after the beauty club. And guys, you don't even have to buy it all at one time. So that's a whole nother side of CVS. And I'm going to go big for this one just so we're all on the same page. But I don't have Physicians Formula or NYX. I didn't grab those out of my little stockpile basket. But basically, if we went in And let's just pretend my two CoverGirl items here are that. If I went in and I bought this deal as the physician's formula, and I paid the little bit that I owed, I got the $10 reward back, I could turn around and buy the 2 NYX lip glosses, pay with the $10 extra care back from the first deal. I'm going to owe $1.98. I'm going to get back another $10 extra care back. So that's the sweet, sweet part of CVS, that I can always pay with a reward from the first deal for the next one. You still bought $31 in their mind. You're still going to get that Beauty Club $3 extra care back, but you never came near paying $30 for it in the store, especially when you split them up, versus putting all $31 on the counter at the same time and then having $20 back. Yes, you're going to get it right back in extra care bucks, but I would rather pay you with your pretend money from the first deal than pay you with real money. The electric company, they don't take CVS extra care bucks. So let's just play in CVS with their pretend money so that I keep real money in my pocket. That's the goal. But hopefully that kind of makes sense. So I want to break it down. Now, I know I told you that whole plan, and you're going to pull up your CVS account and you're not going to have the Physicians Formula coupon. The coupons that everyone has differs. It's based off of what you've purchased in the past. I tend to always grab the Physician Formula deals because I always have a high value coupon, but then they keep giving me more. I'll just keep buying them. So it is based a little bit on what you buy in the past, but hopefully you will have them. And if you don't, just see what you do have, and let's see where that pairs into deals, because you might be pretty pleasantly surprised that it pairs in really, really nicely with the deals that are running. So hopefully that helps give you an idea. That it is what I'm planning on grabbing this week, are those two. I also mentioned the diapers and the shampoo coupon that I had, because both of those are part of, and I'll actually come back to this, both of those are part of this really huge deal. So if I wanted to, I haven't decided if I'm going to go here or not, but I could grab 3 Pantenes, and I'm going to need one other thing, because that store coupon is for $14 worth of shampoo. But I could even grab 4 if I wanted to. I'm going to end up paying a little bit more. They're $4.79 a piece, or they're $4 if you buy them as 3s. So I may still go for buying 4 though at $16.79. That puts me to be able to use the store coupon, which was $4 off of shampoo when you bought 18, and then grabbing 2 packs of diapers, possibly. That's really over on the deal, but the diaper coupon that I have is off of a $15 diaper purchase. So trying to use those 2 together with this one. We also have a buy one, get one coupon that came in yesterday's paper. I don't know if you guys noticed that one, but you have, and this includes it. So I'll make it big again, just so we're all seeing everything, that you can see everything that I see. But the Pantene deal even tells you that it includes Pantene or 3-Minute Miracle. So you could, that 3-Minute Miracle coupon, I might be wrong. It might include the 20 ounce and not be good on this one, but that's one option. And then you have the 5 off 3 as well. So you could kind of go anywhere that you wanted to with that one, but always try to pair in as many as I can on those large buy $30 kind of deals, because that's what's bringing that cost way down, for sure. So let's jump back to questions, because you guys you're still hopping. And I'm going to answer Lynn's. I'm not going to push you off any longer, Lynn, and then we'll get into, all of your questions are definitely on topic, so we'll go back into drugstore questions. But Lynn specifically had a question on the Sam's Club one-day sale. I know it might have even been you asking last week, Lynn, about when it was. So I posted that all this morning in the big breakdown of what's coming. And Sam's does have a $200 gift card on the iPhone as part of their one-day sale. And your question is, do I think that that's kind of the best deal that we're going to get? It is a really good sale. I know, I want to say, I'm going to check super fast here, that there was a iPhone, oh, no, I guess not. It's a gift card deal for Samsung. Sorry, I thought that I couldn't remember what Target's deal was this week, Lynn. I would say the $200 gift card for an iPhone is one of the better ones we see. Usually when Target runs it, we see a $100 gift card on iPhones. Samsung is running a $350 one on Samsung phones at Sam's. That's probably the better option, but I know you probably don't want Samsung. I would struggle there too. But I don't know that you're going to see that big of a gift card anywhere else, even on the 8s. Keep in mind that that gift card option is also good on the X's, which is pretty unheard of because we haven't really seen any sorts of promotions on the X's since they came out last fall. Will we see bigger discounts? The only thing that I might say is bigger is the buy one, get one discounts that we have already seen. We will see more of from the actual providers, Verizon, AT&T. They've all been offering buy one, get one iPhones, buy one, get one Samsungs, and they'll continue to do that as the new model comes out for sure. And that's really whether or not what offers you want, because that's really like a $700 offer when you really sit down and look at the value of the phone, and is a better deal. It's just whether or not you need two phones to use both of them in the end. But gift card wise, yes, it's one of the better ones. Okay. How do I change my phone number on my CVS card and possibly my address? So Paige, if you go to CVS's website and you log in, and when you log in, you can go to your account inside their website, and you will be able to edit anything that you want online inside your profile. So they call it a My CVS account. And in your My CVS account, your address is there. I'm pulling up mine now just to see what else there. I don't know that I'm going to show it to you. Yes, so you have the option to click update personal information right underneath it once you log in. And you can update anything that you would like in that. And it will connect to your card. Now, if it doesn't for some reason, so you update online page and it's not working in the store, you can call and they would also do it over the phone. But I've not really had an issue with it. Though humorously, now that I log into my account, I get coupons in the mail from CVS, but they have an address that I lived at 5 years ago. So I don't know. Maybe they have it somewhere else, but that is the best place that I would go. And I haven't updated mine, obviously, online. I will try it tonight, see how it works. How do you get CVS coupons in the mail? So Sharon, it is by having your address in their system. I have had in the past a few different CVS cards, oh yeah, and it did know it. I just went in to edit it, and it was in there as a second address. It had just kept my really old address, but that is how. So if you go in and you update your information in their system, they're going to have your mailing address and be able to send you those coupons, which they are pretty good about. It's always fun because it says, this is how much you've saved this year. And it's a pretty good number if you're playing the game right. It's always fun to get that and see it. But that is the place to do it. So online, and it did work for me. So I'm not telling you to do something that won't work. In Walgreens, some dental products count towards their beauty clubs. Is that the same in CVS? So CVS's beauty club is a little more restrictive than Walgreens beauty enthusiasts. Walgreens is trying hard to come in and, in a way, try to keep up with CVS. But CVS beauty club wise is facial care, cosmetics. I'm trying to find the list just to show you everything that they have. Here we go. Cosmetics, fragrances, hair color, hair care, facial care, and hand and body lotion. And that's it. So no deodorants there for CVS. Just cosmetics, fragrances, hair, facial, and hand and body lotion. It's still a lot once you think of all the shampoo deals that you're grabbing, along with face wash. If I did end up getting the Pantene, the Cetaphil deal, the 2 cosmetic deals, I would end up earning 2 Beauty Club rewards probably by the end of that because it's just $60 worth before coupons. And you would earn that $3 reward. Now, if you've never done the beauty club, I have the screen pulled up. I might as well share it. But all you need to do, you can come to CVS and just type in the search box, beauty club, and it's going to take you straight to the beauty club page. But this is where you would join. And I'm already a member, but once you join, you will see this on your main extra care page, and you'll always see where you are towards earning your next one. So I only need $6.16 more until I earn my next $3 reward. And then if I go over and I buy $35 worth of stuff, then I'm going to have that extra bit tacked on to the next reward, which is pretty sweet. The one thing to know is that this does not carry over to the next calendar year. So December 30th, maybe the 29th, you want to come in and see. And if you're $1 or $2 short, you really want to spend the $1 to get the $3 reward. So just keep tabs on it. This is another one. I had a random moment where I was incredibly thirsty in CVS and grabbed a Coke for a daughter of mine and I. If you've never done it, if you grab individual sodas that are Coca-Cola and every 6 of them, it keeps track of them all year long, and you'll earn an extra care buck for that too. Kind of a fun little perk if you didn't know that one. Okay, to jump back to other questions. Shanna says, have I heard what items, oh, there we go. I think we just hit that one, Shanna, and went through all the items on the Beauty Club for you. And no dental, no deodorant. So that answers, we kind of had lots of questions on that category. So Tracy says, has CVS changed their policy? A cashier told me something about them getting an email about more than one purchase. So they have not changed their policy, Tracy, on multiple transactions. You may find that your store kind of flips out over them. What I would do in this situation, it really doesn't matter to CVS one way or the other. If they're going to change their policy, the only way that they're going to do it in a manner that would actually have some effect is if they followed Rite Aid's policy, which is that your rewards aren't active until the next day. So in Rite Aid, I could never do a multiple transaction because it won't work. The reward is not good until tomorrow. But in CVS, my reward is good the minute that I get it. The same thing in Target, guys. You get a Target gift card. It's technically good the minute you get it. So you could turn around and use it on the next items in your buggy. Nobody ever does that, but you can. So same thing in CVS. The only way CVS would be able to combat that if they didn't want it would be to change the entire way that the extra care bucks load in and not make them active until the next day. They're not going to do that. Now, your store could say, we don't allow multiple transactions, or we don't want you to hold up the line. So what I would recommend, and really what I recommend to everybody, if you're checking out and you want to do multiple transactions, so I've got this, and I'm going to throw in maybe one other thing with it. I want to pay for all of this. I want to get these rewards back, and then I want to use these rewards to pay for more deals. If somebody comes up behind me and they're not doing what I'm doing, then you're going to finish this transaction. You're going to put the bag in your buggy and you're going to jump to the back of the line. So don't hold up the line. Don't make people just stand there wondering why in the world you're buying all of CVS, because they think you're crazy. They have no clue why anybody would want to buy all their personal care in CVS. So let them go ahead of you. The minute you do that, your cashier will see that you kind of care about the folks that are around you, and they're not really going to have any issues or qualms about you checking out multiple transactions. What you may see for some of them, and the real issue is, I think, it's not necessarily those of us that are just buying a few things and leaving. The real issue here, Tracy, is that there are folks who try to have 10 CVS cards. Guys, there's enough free toothpaste in CVS for one card for your whole family. I mean, I could buy CVS for my extended family. Every aunt, every uncle, every sister-in-law, we would still have enough free CVS toothpaste with one card. So there's no need to have multiple cards. You may want to. It gets really tricky having to keep the extra care bucks separate. But that is the real problem, is that there are people that are definitely trying to work the system with lots of cards. And that is what CVS would like to try to figure out how to crack down on, because the store should be stopping those folks and they aren't. So that's, a whole nother soapbox though for a whole nother night. Let's see. I'm not receiving CVS coupons by mail or email. I just received their .com promotions. And this changed by itself, and I don't know what to do to start receiving it again. So Karina, I will tell you, for me, I've started getting a lot less of their email coupons, as well. And I always just search my email for CVS.com just to see what I got. So even in the last week, I did get, I guess I did 4 days ago, I got a 30% off coupon in my email. But a lot of times for me, I'm getting the online deals. So there's a couple things you can do. You can try to sign up with a different email, like changing your email basically on CVS's website. You can call CVS corporate and make sure that they have your email correctly. But sometimes we just see less coupons during certain parts of the year. So that 30% off coupon that I got 4 days ago, looking through, that's one, but I don't actually see any for the week behind that. So, I would just say maybe it's that we're in a bit of a lull with a bunch of store coupons, and we're seeing a lot more online right now. And that's what I'd like to hope anyway, and that they'll all come back when we get back into shopping mode. So a lot of stores know that during the summer, shoppers in general really kind of go into basics modes. Nobody is doing a ton of shopping in the summer. You're kind of in just survive mode. As soon as the kids go back to school, we see the sales ramp up. We also see the coupons ramp up. So we got 4 inserts in yesterday's paper. That's going to actually continue to stay pretty high for the next few weeks. And then kids are back in school. Then we start to get into the fall baking. It just all ramps back up after the summer. So we're going to hold that and hope the same happens with CVS emails. Aren't they switching to a $50 beauty program? Actually, they just switched from that, Karen. So the CVS Beauty Club used to be buy $50 and get 5. And they kind of tested it all last year. A lot of us had $30 most of last year, and they just officially rolled it out to all CVS users just in the last couple months to have it be at a $30 level and you get 3. So it's the same basic 10% back if you think about it, but just doesn't take as long to achieve, which is nice for all the rest of us. Okay, so off topic, Rachel says, should we possibly see LL Bean back to school sales this week or next? So we do have 30% off. I might be getting them mixed up with Lands' End. Don't mind me. I get excited about both of those stores. So looking through my email today, I can tell you it was Lands' End. With LL Bean, we have seen some. We saw 40% off backpacks last week. I don't know, or I guess it was 40% off anything full price. I haven't seen anything particular come across from them. I'm looking through my email right now. Sometimes they send deals in advance just to see what we have. I'll see what I can find for you though, and send you a Facebook message if I do see anything specific, or definitely try to share it. But right now I'm not seeing anything amazing for this week in email. But it would be great if they change their mind. Okay, so I went through some of the deals that I would grab at CVS this week. One thing I do want to emphasize to folks that are starting is that you want to start really small. So I'm telling you, I might do the Pantene and the diaper deal and this and this and that. That's not how you want to get started. You want to pick one thing or one deal, do that one deal, get a reward, buy another one deal, and then you want to go home. So don't stand there trying to do too much. You're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to end up spending a lot out of pocket, and you're going to be a little frustrated. So just keep it really simple. I do recommend, if you are new, or even if you're just kind of getting back into this, you've taken a long break, the kids have been home all summer, whatever it might be, that you get into the habit of going to CVS once a week for 4 weeks. After that, you can tone it down because your extra care bucks don't expire for 30 days. In Walgreens, your balance rewards don't expire for 6 months. So you can go really far stretched if you wanted. But the reason for once a week for 4 weeks is that the first week you're kind of getting your feet wet. If you're brand new, you're really getting your feet wet. Week 2, you're up for trying it again. Week 1 worked. You didn't want to give up right away, but you get the idea. So by week 4, it's starting to click again. You're getting back into the lingo if you're, getting back into it after a break. Or for week 4, you're really starting to see how it all comes together. But starting really small. There are other deals too that I want to emphasize to you that I would recommend that you get. So when it comes to drugstore deals, there are going to be deals that are out there that you don't need. So, but they're free or they're money makers. And you're thinking, you know what, even for me with the NYX lip gloss, I love lipstick. I have a lot of different colors, but it doesn't mean that I need any more. So if you're in that boat and you're like, you know what, I don't need any of this. I don't want to just go to CVS and start doing all of this just to get a whole bunch of cosmetics that we don't need. Once you get your feet wet and you know how it works, you actually could go once a month. That's pretty much where I live in CVS, though. I will, if the deals are really fun, like this week and how they line up with my store coupons, I will pop back in if it's a fun week. But a lot of times for me, I'm just once a month. We have, in past Facebook Lives, my husband has brought in the drawer. This week I just counted, okay? So for our family of 7, we currently have 22 tubes of toothpaste in a drawer that is our oral care drawer. So it is filled with toothbrushes and floss picks and toothpaste. And if you need anything from that category, it is in that drawer. That's enough to last us all year. I have no doubt, and then some. So I don't need to get toothpaste deals, but I don't want to necessarily leave them there either. So there is a moment where I want you to see how CVS becomes even better. And that is that if I'm going to walk in the door and I have a money maker on a deal, I want to buy that money maker. Meaning that if I'm going to be able to get toothpaste and they're going to pay me to buy the toothpaste, which there isn't one this week particularly, but I still want to try. If they line up perfectly, I want to get those moneymaker deals. So if I'm going to make $1 here or make $2 there, that's in pretend money. I'm getting more extra care bucks back than I spent. But that's going to come in handy when I want to buy a diaper deal or I want to buy paper towels or toilet paper. Those deals they aren't ever free, really. I can't say always. They're never free. Going to come out completely where you didn't end up burning some extra care bucks. So maybe I spent $20 worth of extra care bucks and I only got back 10. Then I really just burnt 10, which is fine if it's things that you need. But that's the point. If I can make extra care bucks buying things that I don't necessarily need right now, that gives me pretend Monopoly money to use when I do need it. So it's all about being a game. If we're going to play life or real Monopoly, it's all about the person with the most pretend bucks in the end of the game has won. That's the concept. So what do we do with it? And I think I saw this question as well come through is, donating items or donating coupons. There are so many places that would love your personal care items. So folks don't realize it, but when we're talking about some of the subsidized programs out there, none of them pay for personal care. There's not even a program that pays for diapers. So you can get formula and you can get other things that babies need, but you can't pay for diapers. So anything that you can get super, super cheap, donate it. Makeup is a great item to take to battered women's shelters, homeless shelters. Doesn't mean that they don't want it. I would say battered women's shelters that they would really, really love it actually. And that's our number one. The other place that we will take any personal care items to for us, and there are so many options, guys, but this is just our list, is Ronald McDonald House. We already volunteer there and cook dinner once a month, so it's easy. I'm already swinging in to cook dinner with our American Heritage Girls troop. Then we bring stuff and drop it off. They have a big pantry that the families can shop from that is food related, but they also have a personal care pantry. because some of these families are there for a couple of weeks while their kid is in the hospital, and the last thing that they want is to have to run to CVS to buy something. They really just live at the hospital and they come here to sleep. So Ronald McDonald House. And then the other one we send it to is our local food bank, which is Harvest Hope in our area. But any food bank would love your personal care. They don't buy those items. If they have them, they're very eager to give them out, and folks need them, but they don't usually have them. So our food bank, I've toured it a number of times. Every time I tour it, they have this huge rack with big baskets for each size diaper, and they're usually empty. And it's incredibly sad that they don't have those things to give. So yes, I may grab things I don't need, but you can always find folks that can use it, and you paid nothing for it. So that is another fun side to shopping the drugstores as well. But I'm always going to buy it if it's a moneymaker, because in the end, I'm able to donate that item. But that was moneymaker towards our toilet paper, our paper towels, laundry detergent, the things that don't come out to be free. But if I've made some money, then they really did come out to be free. Just to, throw that out there, a little way to give back. So I'm a first timer and wondering if we do this with Publix and Kroger. So, yes. So Donna, we kind of go over all sorts of topics on our Q&As. We haven't talked the drugstores in a while. And I actually have a whole schedule. So let's see. I don't know that we were going to go Publix and Kroger for a while, but we totally can squeeze it in somewhere too. I've also done a lot of videos. If you head over to our YouTube page and just look at all the videos we've done in the past where I've gone in Kroger, and you can go shopping with me. And I don't know if I've ever done one in Publix. They're a little tricky if you want to film in the store. But I've kind of talked through all the concepts of Publix as well in some other videos. Okay. Oh, I think this was my husband's little note to me. He helps me pull out all the questions, but he thinks I have a little too much fingernail polish. My girls pulled it all out today to paint toes in the middle of the living room. I don't think with 5 girls that you could really ever have too much fingernail polish. I mean, really, I think that that's something we should always be purchasing. So Paige, off topic question, but I really want to get an air fryer. Yeah. So yes, you can totally use the Southern Savers mobile app, scan the barcode on the air fryer if you're in the store, and, be able to see who has that exact model cheaper. And then if you're in the store, remember, Target, Best Buy, they're going to price match whatever that online price was. Kohl's won't. So if you're in the middle of Kohl's and you're scanning that barcode, they don't really care about the online price, but it is at least going to help you to know that you're getting the best deal if you were in Kohl's and trying to use a coupon code and whatnot. If we're going to get below that lowest price, then great. We don't really have to worry about it. Okay, so yes, so April says, did CVS have a change in the system? I had a $4 off $14 coupon for Crest, Oral-B, etc., and I had a $4 off 30, and they wouldn't combine. Yes, so April, you're not the first person to say that. I've gotten that from at least 3 other people in the last couple of weeks, that they're not wanting to combine the store coupons that are for the same category. And I, in looking through mine, I don't think I have any that overlap. But if you did, I'm trying to look through really quick. They aren't working for a lot of folks. So you're not alone. And I would just plan on they're going to take one and being okay with it. It's awesome that your store pushed it through. And if you can find a really great cashier, you just keep going back to that store. But yes, the store coupons have not been allowing you to stack in the same category. Definitely still letting you use as many of all sorts of different categories, but not when they're for the same and they were for different values. What it is working for folks, and this is not what you wanted to do, but I did have somebody email to say that she, like for yours, it would be that if you bought $44 worth of stuff before coupons, that it would let you use both of them. But who wants to buy $44 worth of oral care? That's a lot. So I don't know that you would ever have wanted to go there, but that's what the computer is currently triggering, is that your total has to be worth both of them versus getting the top one to come off and then getting the smaller one to come off on that same amount. yeah, it hasn't been working for a lot of folks. One other thing, as I was looking at all these coupons that we didn't mention, but we have mentioned in the past. So if you're new, I'm showing you my store coupons here, and then boom, we switch. And just to kind of repeat the difference here, if you see a picture, that's a manufacturer's coupon. He may say manufacturer coupon right there. It isn't a manufacturer's coupon. It's a store coupon. They can say whatever they want here. These guys always come off with another coupon. No issues as long as it's a manufacturer's coupon. And then this one, always a manufacturer's coupon. So I can't load this to my card and see if it works. I just logged back in. I could load this to my card, but I can't use the printable on top of that. I can use one or the other, but not both, unless I bought 4 Clairol, which I don't really want to buy. So just to kind of help you to see the rules, and it's so simple to tell them apart. Picture, manufacturer, no picture, it's a store coupon. With CVS as well, one other thing to mention that makes CVS super easy is Savings Star. And Savings Star is a mobile app that we can throw in, and loading mine up now. Savings Star and CVS. CVS is a card-based store in the Savings Star app. This is the only app that they are a card-based store with, meaning, so you can see I have a couple CVS cards in there. I don't use them both, don't worry. But with CVS, if I go into the store and I buy an item that is in here, I load one of these offers in, I buy it in the store, I don't have to do anything. As long as I've loaded it through the mobile app for Savings Star, then CVS is going to tell them that I bought Advil or that I bought the Garnier hair color, and I'm going to get that money back in my account. All I need to do is just hit the plus sign and load them. So I know we talked mobile apps last week, but in terms of the drugstores, this is a super easy one for you to be using because it's card-based in CVS. You can use all of them in CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid. They all work in all 3 drugstores, but this is the only one that is a card-based store when it comes to drugstores. Walgreens is not card-based anywhere, and I want to say that Rite Aid is card-based. Possibly, I just closed out Savings Star. Let's open it back up. Rite Aid. Oh, yeah. Rite Aid is card-based in Savings Star for those folks who still have Rite Aid. I stopped shopping them when I knew they were closing down, so it's been a while for me. And now we couldn't shop them at all. And then in Ibotta, you'll see whether or not they're card-based as soon as you pull them up. And your redeem button that is down at the bottom will either look like a piece of paper, or it will say use card. So Rite Aid is card-based in Ibotta as well, and it just switched to use card. You can see how that's in there. But Walgreens is not card-based in any of the mobile apps. Now, if it's card-based and you're going to go with Rite Aid, this is so easy. All I have to do, if I wanted to go in and buy Pampers Easy Ups or Neutrogena Men's, is just load them, buy the item in the store, it's done. You scanned your card, it's done. So at least try to take advantage of those card-based ones. So for Rite Aid, it's Savings Star and Ibotta. For CVS, it's just Savings Star, but not missing those. Even if the mobile apps overwhelm you, we just talked about it last week, so you can pull them up and rewatch that video if you wanted to. But those are super, super easy and kind of no excuses. You should definitely be using them on those drugstore deals because they are that simple when they're card-based. I don't even have to remember to take a picture or do anything else. Okay, I have a couple more questions. I know we're over on time, but we'll just keep going on. So Joni, a little off topic, says thoughts on Winn-Dixie and Bi-Lo's new rewards program. So Joni, really, it's their old rewards program that they brought back. So it is what we used to have before Plenty came out. And you earned, back then it was just gas savings, but you could use it at Shell gas stations. Now it's one or the other. So I can earn it in points or gas. It depends on how you want to use it. They're both equal, so it's really up to you. I think it's great. I'm excited that they're back. I'm excited that it's a concept that people can kind of grasp again. And they have been running a lot of deals that go along with it. So hopefully we'll kind of keep seeing that. That's my only concern, is that once they stop pushing the new program, that the deals are going to fall back. But hopefully we'll keep seeing a lot of extra deals being thrown out there for you to grab. Remember with their program that there's no limit. So, for example, this is a pretend deal, but if you went in and they said, buy 1 herbal essences and get 100 points back, you could buy 3 and you're going to earn 300 points. So no limits on those rewards. It's pretty sweet, especially when it lines up perfectly with coupons. So that's the part that I love on their rewards program. Yeah, and Deborah, thank you for that too. So not toothpaste anymore, but we do give a lot of our toothbrushes, bar soap, those items put in Operation Christmas Child boxes. That's one of our favorite things to do. I also, guys, will do like this color. I'm a mom of girls. I won't do anything more red, but anytime we can get cheap lip glosses, so like the lip glosses this week at 99 cents a piece that are going to come out to be free, I will grab the light pink colors, or the clears, and put those in OCC boxes for teenagers, and they're fine with that. It doesn't count as a liquid in their boats, and it doesn't get pulled because I've worked in the processing centers. So as long as it's sealed, they're happy. But the teen girl boxes, you can put in like a little lip gloss, and it's kind of fun. I've also seen folks put deodorant in those boxes for the teens. I don't know that all of them are going to fully know what to do with it in some of these third world countries, but you could definitely stick that in too if you had a lot. So yay for OCC, and thanks for not letting me miss that one, Deborah, because while in the middle of July we may not always have it on our brains, we're definitely stocking up to pull them all out. Okay, we kind of hit it all. I know we hit a lot of questions, so it feels a little hit or miss, but we definitely hit all the big pieces that you need to know to do CVS. We didn't get into all of the ins and outs of Walgreens. I know in the beginning I told you, if you were new, that Walgreens isn't where I would recommend that you go. So with Walgreens, if you are pondering getting started, the big things that you need to know, what we discussed earlier, you cannot repeat a register reward deal. They are not happy when you do that at all. And then for balance reward deals with Walgreens, you're going to run into some quirks there too. Because I cannot pay with balance rewards on a big purchase like that CVS purchase I showed you earlier, where you have to buy $30 worth to get a $10 reward. If I use my rewards from Walgreens and my purchase is below $30 because of those rewards, I won't earn any new rewards. So it does cause some quirks. It does make some folks frustrated. And it's just not necessarily the easiest place to get started. But one thing I do want to mention with Walgreens before we hop off is that you do want to get in a habit of coming into their site. And you guys can see I do shop them, just not very often. This is 2 different deals. They're kind of sitting there because so many times the deals that I go in for, you can't use the rewards to pay for the next deal. But as long as you shop in Walgreens every 6 months, they're going to hang there. They're not going to expire. So I'm good. And I will use them. I'm pondering actually just earning the next little bit just to go ahead and hit $50 because their cash out is a little different. And I'll actually click this just so we can see it. But when you're really low, the cash out rate is basically 1,000 points equals $1. But the more that you earn, the more that's worth. So 30,000 points is worth $35, but 40,000 points is worth $50. So all of a sudden you just jumped. And if I'm that close where I am now at 31,000 points, I might as well just earn to the 40,000 and have $50. I don't know what I'm going to use them on since balance rewards don't work very well with balance rewards, but I think if anything, we'll just have a very fun Christmas stocking stuffer spree on their little tiny trinkets that they have. But what I do recommend using their site for is coming in and loading their all of their coupons that are in their monthly coupon books are online and loading those to your card, but also these guys. So I have coming up, this is a sneak peek, but you have to go into your account to see if you have these. And this is what's actually gotten me in the store the last 2 times so far this year. And not everyone's going to have it, so I'm showing it to you. Again, I know I'm not trying to get people upset, but you have to log in and see if it's there. So for me, if I clip this and I spend $20 in beauty and personal care, This can also be items that already give you rewards. I'm going to get another 7,000 points to buy those items. So they're already on sale. They're already giving rewards, and you put them in with this. That's going to make for some money makers. So anytime you can log in and see whether or not you have that offer, it's a good one to go ahead and load. Let's see what this one is. They're always kind of hidden. So I've got 25% off weekend savings. It's coming up this weekend. And it's good in store or online for 25% off all regular priced items. Though it does have a lot of exclusions, but they're pretty normal. Not good on photo, not good on tobacco, dairy, liquor. I don't think it's going to bother a lot of us, but that would be a fun one too. This one I'm going to guess actually that we all have. But you could go ahead and load that one. That one's only good over the weekend. So me preloading it doesn't do me any good now. But hopefully, that gives you an idea of why you want to come in. I'm glad they timed that so well that I had something fun to show you. But just to, be able to see whether or not I have those really sweet offers. They used to be in the app in a really easy way to find them. They're not really easy to find anymore through the app. So for me online, they're usually right at the top, and that makes it as super easy possible that, it doesn't get much harder. So with them, the rest of them are pretty straightforward, but just so that you kind of know that you might have some fun offers in their account if you do log in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. I think we hit most of the ins and outs. I told you we weren't going to talk Rite Aid much at all, but really if you understand CVS, Rite Aid is exactly the same with their bonus cash. They weren't very creative. They stole CVS Extra Care Bucks and basically created their own program. And their program has changed names through the years, but it's the same thing. They just changed their name. That's pretty much it. So it works exactly like Extra Care Bucks. It's currency. You're kind of good to go. But again, folks in the South, most of us don't have them anymore. That's kind of why I didn't intentionally, leave them out because they're horrible. They have some great deals actually right now. It's been a hard few weeks watching the deals come in and not being able to go. But most of us just don't have them in our backyards. Okay, so thanks for joining me, guys. I know we went way over on time. And if there were any questions that I missed or you think of questions later, just send me a Facebook message or an email, jenny@southernsavers.com, and I will be glad to answer them. And make sure you get to the store this week. One deal. That's all you need to do. Get your feet wet. One deal. And try it out. I'd also encourage you to share this with any folks that are not shopping the drugstores. A new mama, teaching her how to get diapers for basically next to nothing, that is so much better than just constantly buying diapers for her. We got to teach her how to do it. So share this, help them get started, help them to not be scared. So the drugstores are huge for your budget. Just a massive way to cut so much out that you're spending currently. So y'all have a great night, and thanks again for joining me.